Good day, everyone. I'm presenting tables, figures like that, accordance with the EPK 7 slide. I'll be sharing the screen. So we can see here the number, the table elements. So at the top is the table number, the title, followed by the title, then followed by the body, which composed of rows and columns. And also below the body is the note. Note here is mentioned optional if only needed, but it's being explained here so that if ever you will have a note, you will see what to do with it. Also, figure elements, we have here the number, should be number figure 1, and the title of the figure, and the image below it. And also note here is option. So let's discuss the table line spacing. So if you can see between the number and the title, there should be a double space. And on the body of the table, it may be a single space, 1.5 or double spacing. This is for in uh, in accordance with for to work. If you need to adjust it, then you need to do so. And also the note below is double space. And for the figure line spacing, the number here also and the title is double space. And for the body of the figure, it depends on the default setting of the image. So if you have noticed, we are going to do this in the Excel program. So the default setting will just give you right away this information. And also the note below the figure is double space. For table alignment, the number, the number of the table is left aligned together with the title. And also the table itself is left aligned. And also left aligned leftmost column. So if you notice that the leftmost column is also left aligned, but here the heading of the table is centered. And also mentions here if the data is shortened, for example, in the second and third column, then you can make it centered. But if the data is so long, like in the first column, then it should be left aligned. And also the note is left aligned. For figure alignment, the number also and the title is left aligned. And the whole chart or image is also left aligned. As I have mentioned a while ago, the default data here, if it's being done in Excel, it will be automatically just look like this. Also, the note is left aligned. How about for the font? So, table number is bold, while the title is italic. So I think this is also being done for previous edition style. And also the body should be the same font as paper and table body. So the same font size that you are using in the whole table, the whole body of your paper. And the note, the word note is italic, while the rest of it is in the same font with the same as paper in the note text. So only the word note is italic. How about for the figure fonts? Similarly with the table, the figure number is also in bold, while the title is in italic. And as I mentioned, the body of the figure is, if it is already the default, then it's just fine. But if it's not, then you can use sans serif font or Calibri or Arial, and the size is 8 to 14, the font size. Same here also, the word note is in italic, while the rest of the words in the note is same as paper. So placement of tables and figures. You can embed tables and figures in the body of the paper. So this is just a guide which shows you the possible options for placement. And says here, if your instructor requires tables and figures to be placed at the end of the paper, you can see the example in publication manual and in the professional sample paper on the EPA style website. But I'm going to show here only those which are embedded in a part of the body of the paper. So embed tables, figures in the text, the call out mention of the table or figure in the text before embedding it. And you should place a table or figure after the call out. It's either at the bottom of the page, at the bottom, at the top of the next page, by itself on the next page. And always remember to avoid placing tables and figures in the middle of the page. You don't place it in the middle of the page. For example, this one page. Don't place it in the middle. Don't place it at the bottom, top, or itself on the next page. So we have example here embedding at the bottom of the page. So you can see here the call out before the figure. So the call out is in parentheses. Then there's a blank line in between the table or figure. Then you start placing your figure or table. This is the bottom of the page. About at the top of the page. So usually your call out is in the previous page before the table. So see here the call out sample table 1%. So this is the call out. And then in the next page is on the top. So you place the table or figure at the top of the page. And don't forget to after the note below, don't forget to have a blank line in between end of table or figure and more text. And the last one is embedding on its own page. So you must have to mention this, of course, in the previous page. This is the whole, since it's a big table of figures, so it occupies the whole page. So it's for long tables or large figures, which needs to have its own page. And the text continues on the next page. So this is about tables and figures, etc. Thank you very much for listening.